Excuse me, just got done eating lunch, so fish sandwich, not bad. Welcome, guys, to the NJCC haul video for August. Pardon the noise, AC is on if you can hear it. Sometimes people say, hey, they have the AC on. They say it's noisy in the background. I feel I talk loud enough to have that kind of disabled a little bit in between pauses. So, pardon me, it's hot out. I got done mowing the lawn. I built up a sweat, so. NJCC was good, like always. Not the biggest haul I've ever had. That goes to when I got all that Super Sentai of Gokaiger stuff. Now that was a haul. That was a big haul. This one, it's not that bad, actually. NJCC, the New Jersey Collectors Convention, was a 2-day event this time around. They did Saturday and Sunday. Shockingly, they finally pulled the trigger on that. It was always a Sunday show, so it's a little different now because I feel, okay, I might have missed some good stuff the first day, but I'll still be able to find some stuff today. And in fact, I did get some stuff, thankfully. Start with some video games. I think here. I was hoping to get these for 25. I did 27 on them. Why? Because I don't see them. Whenever I see an RPG series that I don't particularly see all the time, I tend to grab it. And in this case, that's what I did with these two games. One of them's like in mid shape. The other one, I'm probably going to get resurfaced, or at least test it out and then get it resurfaced, because that's how I work. Let's see, Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. I think I'm done nearly all the Disgaea stuff. I have Disgaea DS. I have the first one for the PS2. There's the second one for the PS2. I have the collection for the PS3, which is 3, 4, and I think another one. It might be this also that's on there. I don't remember. Disgaea, the definitive SRPG finally returns. Strategy RPG. Okay. And then the other one was Shin Megami Tensei P3S Persona 3 Fez. This is the one that's I'm probably going to get fixed up. The scratches aren't... there's kind of... That one's a little deep. But I've had like bad stuff work. I've had good stuff not work. So I don't know if you'll be able to see from here, at least in the light. Nah. Gonna see how this works out. If it works, it works. It's not, hey, I got a case. That's not usually what you should be saying to yourself, but I got a case. That and like my local CEX, they priced that game at like $22, $25, which is a lot over, and I think this game's like normally like $12. So I paid what I paid for it. The guy was good. He was actually the guy that I bought off Games of last time. He's the guy that I got like F-Zero, Secret of Evermore, and whatnot off of him. And he gave me a nice deal then. This time, not so much. PS2 games, you know. On to the Transformers, because yes, indeed, I got Transformers. Was rummaging through a box. The guy was like, let me know what you're looking for. And I say, well, how much are your figures in the box? He goes, they're normally like 10 piece. Like, if you want 2 for 20. And I was like, okay, that's not a bad deal. Might have to get a blade and cut some of that off. So, I got Generation Skids. I believe it's Skids. It should be Skids. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I got him, and everyone wanted like $10 for him in the whole place, so to get him less for 10 was not bad. Generations Armada Starscream, yeah, I got half a sword. I either didn't notice that when I picked him up, probably, but it's another figure that I've wanted, and I didn't want to pay a whole 10 to 15 for, so once again, less than $10. And then this one, I don't know about this one. Like, his weapon was not even on him when I grabbed him, but I found it in the box. Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Ratchet. The supposed homage to Beast Wars Dinobot. I didn't have it, and they had it there, so it's not horrible looking. I mean, I don't mind all the weird spikes and everything. And the color variants, because they did some weird plastic thing with this, and it's not that imposing on it. I think you can tell kind of on the leg there. A lot of this from Beast Hunters had that weird faux shift in the plastic where it's one color and then in certain spots it's a wavy other color. It's a weird thing they did, and I think that was kind of like their marketing for it. And I was just like, it's okay. This one though, it differed by the figure you bought. Like one could have a lot of it, one could not have a lot of it. This one doesn't have a lot of it, so that kind of helps me like it. Got these two from the same guy. Tried to get $5 off, but the guy wanted to stay at his $35 price range on the big figure. On the small figure, this one was $10. It's about the price I wanted to pay for this. I mean, in the store, you can still find this guy for $15, $16, $17 after taxes. Titan returns. Is it Hot Rod or Rodimus? I got the card and instructions. Autobot Hot Rod. Alright, so it's Hot Rod. Figured I'd grab this one now because they announced that there is going to be a leader Rodimus figure coming out. So I don't know if it will involve this figure or it'll just be a completely different Rodimus Hot Rod figure that they pack in with the armor set. But I mean, for $10, that's not a bad deal for this guy, especially complete and everything. His hips are a little. I can always tighten those up. A little bit of glue or something. I know some say you shouldn't use glue, but it's worked for me in the past. But the one figure that I really wanted, because I never see it complete. I'll always see it in like a parts bin. I'll always see it in, say, just a bin full of randomness, and it's never always all there. So, to me, I finally grabbed it. I wanted it, I got it. That's backwards. And he said that thing's a little... There you go. But I grabbed Armada Jetfire. Been really wanting this figure for quite a while, and he's not a bad figure. The only downside that I have with this guy is he has no legs. He has no hips. He has a bend at the knee. For some reason, I guess that's for the pants version when he combines with Armada Prime, but he has no hips. He swivels, can't bend out, can't bend back. Swivel at the head. I'm watching a lot of Jobby the Hong. Yes, so there's a lot of swivels going on in my head right now. But it's nice to finally have this guy. When Armada was going on, I had Optimus Prime. And I never continued watching Armada after a certain period, because I think they put it on a weird time schedule. So I never knew about the whole combining thing for like the longest time. Then Energon came on, and I was like, oh wow, Energon, that's new. And then it was like all the same fucking characters. But Armada Jetfire, nice to finally have. I don't have an Armada Prime at this time. Had one, wasn't complete. The trailer was a mess. Didn't have the stacks. If I want a complete Armada Prime, I'll get a complete Armada Prime, and I think that'll probably cost me like $40. And then I'll get Overload, and then I'll just combine all three into one giant heap of plastic. Only downside is this thing's spring-loaded, and it doesn't like to stay in that much. I think it has to do with the trigger. So, And I'm probably going to take the batteries out of this thing, because everything, you just tap on it and it goes. So, last two items for the haul, it's kind of a short haul really, is actually some Power Ranger stuff, because I needed some Power Ranger stuff to even this. Actually, you know what? I actually forgot. They're on the floor. Mind the shakiness. You're on a table. Let's not do the Power Ranger stuff yet. That was... Room's a mess, folks. Room's a mess. But I got some Gundam model kits that I'm going to be building. What was this? He wanted 24 for this one, and he wanted 58 for this one. He gave me 20 for this, 50 for this, so $70 for the both of them. He said he like, are there anything you're looking for? And I said the Gundam model kits that he had up top. He said he had more that he hadn't set up yet. So, and he asked me what kind am I looking for. He said I have high grade, basic, master grade, and I said What do you got in Master Grade? He pulled this 3 out. One was like 68, one was like 38, and this one was like in the middle. I wanted that one. This one, he already had on the shelf, and I was like, that looks nice. I want to build that. I'm hoping this is how you pronounce it. Guy Lancelot. Nice high-grade kit. I mean, look at that. It's a frickin' knight with a nice long staff, shield. What are his other weapons? It shows them on the box as like another thing. Yeah, he has a nice pommel sword. Kind of hard to tell, but he does have a sword in here. That'll be a nice build for later. And the Master Grade kit, the Son Goku Astray Gundam. This is full-on goddamn samurai. Please note, though, guys, I don't usually paint these things, just because I don't care about painting them. I just like the build. It's nice that he actually comes with a demon head for his back. Don't know if the stand is in there. If the stand is in there, that'd be nice, because then I can just put him on the stand somewhere. But the Astray Gundam. I really wanted to build this for like the longest time. Just because I saw it and I was like, I have to build that eventually. Sorry about the sidetrack, but now on to the Power Ranger stuff. This was a must, and the other item was a must. So I didn't have either of them. And they were actually at a price that I felt comfortable paying. There was another Megazord in the room that I wanted. Straight from Tinkerbee Toys. They had the Dino Thunder Megazord for $125, and I was like, I can't justify paying that. I mean, I would like to have it at 60, maybe 70. I don't care if it's the Sentai version. There's very little difference. It's the same mold. There might be some chrome difference. There might be a little bit of paint apps that are missing. I could care less which version I get, but I'm not paying over $100 for it. 60 to 70 is my price. But this was still sealed in the box. It's not that old. I mean, still, but most legacy items tend to go up, and this one kind of has. I mean, now with the movie coins on the way, I wanted to get this. Spoiler alert. The Power Rangers Legacy White Ranger Morpher. Kind of had to get it. White Ranger is my end-all favorite from the Mighty Morphin series. I know everyone's favorite is usually red, green, but I mean, Green Ranger Tommy, I didn't grow up watching him as much as I did the White Ranger, so came with the Falcon coin, White Ranger coin, and I got this mostly because I do like the Ninja set, and the Ninja set doesn't have the Falcon coin. You're only getting the Frog, Crane, Wolf, Bear, Ape. So if you want all 6 of the Ninja coins, you have to have this Morpher. And then finally, the last item from the convention that I got was actually the first item that I bought from the convention. Wasn't 100% complete, and some of the parts were a little iffy. I had spare parts for this. Get off of that. Screw whatever, it's on. This actually was going to help me complete a line of Megazords that I had, because it's 2 in 1. It's literally 2 Megazords. Guy wanted $140 for the both of them. That's like $70 a Megazord. I asked him if he had the sword. He didn't. I thankfully remembered that I had bought the sword maybe a year and a half ago at the flea market. So I was like, okay, I already have the sword, so I don't have to worry about it. One of the fist covers was a little loose. I had a spare. I replaced that. One of the tabs on one of the main body parts was broken. I had a spare for that. The tab was fine, and the head was actually better than the other head. So a little bit of a few replacement parts, but both are 100% complete. A few sticker details are missing, but that's fine with me. But the Astro Delta Megazord. Not a bad Megazord, folks. And I didn't have this when I was younger. My cousin had this. My cousin Michael had this. He had the... Actually, no. I had the Astro Megazord. He had the Delta Megazord. So whenever I came over to play with him, I would bring over mine and combine them back and forth. I want to say that was it. Yeah, that was it. He had the Delta. I had the Astro. It was some weird thing, but As I said, I had the sword at home, so that's complete. It came with the shield and the gun shuttle base, if you want to call it that. This piece that it came with, one of the tabs on here was broken. This is the one that I have. This is a replacement. Put it right on. The fist on this one was a little loose. The cover kept sliding back and forth real easily. I had a replacement. Put the spare on. There you go. And it's all nice and good. And it even has the tiny little guns here on both the calves, and all the boosters are there. So for $140, I'm not complaining about this, and it still works. I guess the only complaint I can honestly have is the crest around here. It's not the cleanest in the silver paint area, but I will accept it for what it is, because I have wanted this, and now I am done with space. I have the Mega Voyager, I have the Mega Winger, and I have Space Titanus. Now I have the Astro Delta Megazord. I am finished with Power Rangers in Space, meaning I am done with MMP. Well, I still need the Battleborgs for Season 3, but that don't count. I don't consider them Zords. I consider them side Zords. Let's see. So I'm done MMPR, I'm done Zeo, done Turbo, done in Space. I'm pretty much done the first 5 seasons of Power Rangers, and that is awesome to say. Still need to finish off Lost Galaxy, and then I'll have another string. Okay, wait, I need to finish off Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed. I'm done Time Force, so yeah. Once I get those last 2 that I need for I need 1 for Galaxy, and I need 1 for Lightspeed. So that's it for this little episode, guys. Check me out later, and maybe we'll head to the flea market next week. You never know, but I'll see you then.